Aeneid, Book 4, 281 to 299. Well, given that speech of Mercury and his numinous fear, now we see suddenly Aeneas burns to depart. Well, I loved you, baby, but gotta go. In flight, and to leave his dulcis terras, pleasant lands. He's had a hard time, a hard life wandering. He's had a respite, a hope, but no, ain't going to be the case here. So, and we can talk about him being awestruck, atonitus, by such a warning and by the command of the gods. Phew, oh crap. What I got subjunctive, deliberative subjunctive. What could he do? What can he do? I gotta leave. I gotta go, baby. It's not you, it's me. And here's more question. By what speech now audeat, the deliberative subjunctive, ought he dare to ambire, go to the raging queen? How's he going to say, hey, baby, you gave it all to me, yourself, your kingdom, and sorry, gotta go. We have more deliberatives. What first preludes? How's he going to broach this subject? Sumat, could he adopt? And so he divides his quick mind, which means he's going through all these ideas at once. He's divided onto his plans. Now this way, now that way. So it shows how conflicted he is. And he rapit. Now he hurries in various directions. So Aeneas, man of action or man of indecision at this moment. And he turns it through everything. So he turns probably his animum, his spirit. He's looking at all of his options, alternatives, alternanti, vacillating, but it's dative. Why is it dative? So this sentiment seemed best, probably to him, alternating or vacillating. So this idea, this opinion seemed best, namely, he wokat, he calls Menestus, this is the Greek accusative, and Sergestus, then the brave Serestus, this is what he bids. Wokat is almost indirect command. He calls them. Here we have the indirect command that they fit the fleet. How do they do it? Silently, in silence. Probably Takati refers to those guys doing it in silence. So it's an adjective standing with the subject phrase being adverbially, and that they muster or they compel their, that's why it's subjunctive, their sokis, their allies, to the shore. Okay, get everybody to the shore. And parent arma. What kind of arma are these? Are they weapons? Are they afraid? Possibly. Or we've seen arma used with cereal arms when they get shipwrecked. So they're out there making bread. So this is probably the equipment. They prepare the naval equipment for the classum, and they dissimulant, hide. That's why it's subjunctive, indirect command. What is the reason? This, of course, is subjunctive because it's subordinate to indirect command, subjunctive. What is the reason for, dative probably, of reference, for making new plans, for new things? So don't say we're leaving. Just get everybody down there. And meanwhile, while Dido, best of women. Notice Dido isn't seen as a bad person here. She's the best of women. She's moral. She's upright. She even makes the wussy boy cloak for him. Doesn't know that, and she doesn't anticipate that such loves that they have could be broken off. Meanwhile, where the question of sese comes in probably deals as the subject phrase of the indirect statement clause. So she doesn't know. Meanwhile, Dido, best of women, She doesn't know that uh, what he's going to do, probably. And she doesn't anticipate that such loves can be broken off. That there's the subject phrase, to the tempturas, that he's going to feel, that he's going to attempt these approaches, these audiences, and uh, find out what are the most opportune times for an interview. So he's going to say, well, how can I broach this to her? And what skillful way there is for these things. So, okay, guys, you get ready. I'm going to go try and figure out what the queen. So, okios, quickly, all, or rather quickly, this is a comparative adjective being used as an adverb because it's neuter. Rather quickly, they all prepare. And how they prepare? With joy, gladsomely. They prepare for his command, or they obey, pardon me. They obey takes the dative as the object phrase, special verb. And they facesunt, they perform his orders. So obviously the Trojans kind of want to get out of the situation as quickly as possible, which is interesting because good old Aeneas, he's liking it, but we have this story that the Trojans may not be so happy there in this trip. All right, we got 4 more lines, so let's go. But the queen, who would be able, this is a subjunctive, probably deliberative, to deceive a lover. She praesensit, she anticipated the plots. Oh no. How? Who knows? Who can deceive a lover? And prima, firstly, caught the motus futuros, the coming excitements, the coming motions. So this refers to Dido here, Timens, fearing everything, though safe, you could say. Tuta, but the queen, safe, who would be able to deceive a lover, anticipated the plots. I know you're going to leave me. And even though safe, fearing everything, she is the first to catch out that something's going on. Why? Oh, dang it. This is why. Fama, cruel, impious fame, that same impious rumor brought her word, right? Carried forth, indirect statement clause, in her frenzy, or probably to her frenzying, that indirect statement clause, the fleet was being equipped, progressive past, and was being prepared, and the journey was being prepared. Oh, reputation and rumor comes back to haunt her again. That darn reputation and rumor. Wow, a very tragic scene, but boy, how often does it play out in the halls of any high school?